Innistrad Remastered. We're going to rank it and grade it and discuss its different product lines. All right.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
So, Innistrad Remastered only has 2 different product lines this time. No crazy bundles, special, fantastic bundles. None of that stuff. It's just collector boxes and play boxes. So, collector boosters and play boosters, right? And so when we talk about what's in them, in the play boosters, you can get everything except for posters and the like really special rare cards. I think it's the cereal. You can't get that in the play boxes, of course. But so, you know, when you talk about an upper limit of the value of what you'll pull from one of these, the play boxes have a hard upper limit, whereas the collector boxes have a real high, much higher upper limit in what you can pull if you happen to pull the one of numbered to 500 Edgar Markov foil poster serialized card. So today we're going to compare Innistrad Remastered to other sets. Now we're going to rank it and grade it, but that's, you have to understand, right, that we can't compare it to Eldraine, Throne of Eldraine. We can only compare it to stuff like master sets, or even better, remastered sets, like Time Spiral Remastered, Dominaria Remastered, and Ravnica Remastered, okay? So those other sets, by the way, if you want to know my reasoning as to why I think Time Spiral Remastered was the best executed, and then shortly followed by Ravnica, and you'll see where I think that Innistrad lands. But you know, if you want to know why I consider that ranking, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll make a video about that, and I'll do it in a similar fashion to this video. All right. So first, and perhaps one of the most important things when it comes to Magic sets, is a theme. Now, is Innistrad a cool theme? Is it better than other sets? I don't know if it's better than other sets, but when you talk about a cool theme, it's Halloween and it's nostalgia. These are 2 major things that drive Magic sets. So I would give it an A for like a cool theme that a lot of people will like, or new people can relate to while old people enjoy it. You know what I mean? So that's what, you know, an Eldrazi Halloween nostalgia theme is right there. So pretty good theme. I'd give it an A. You know, I'm not gonna give it an A plus, which would, you'll see at the end, I'm gonna grade this like a scorecard. So this is an A, solid A. Okay, next is there an IP for this? There isn't any, so it doesn't count. We're not going to count that. Other sets will have that. Maybe not the remastered sets. Going forward, we'll see. Wizards tends to change things all the time, so you never know. But for now, no remastered sets have any outside IPs that they have like an alternate set, like Ixalan, Lost Caverns of Ixalan with the Jurassic Park or anything like that. So for this, it doesn't count, okay? Scarcity. Now, you know, it can be like Dominaria Remastered, or it can be like apparently Innistrad Remastered is very tight, okay? And Time Spiral is kind of in between. There wasn't major reprints, but there was a lot of it at first, and Ravnica Remastered is a little bit tighter than Time Spiral. So all that being said, this is one of the tightest print runs yet when it comes to collector boxes and or a remastered set. So I would give it an A, because scarcity, you know, equals value in the long run. Chase. Now this, okay, there's a lot of things that go into the chase. Is it a subset? Is it an individual card? You know, does it have unique art or unique treatment? Is it difficult to pull? Is it serialized? You know, so for the chase, I'm sorry, serial is its own thing nowadays. Anyway, for the chase in this set, I mean, you have the poster foils and you have the retro frame foils. Everything else is just like, extended art, which is in every set, or, it's basically common treatments otherwise, right? Common treatments, common art styles, nothing crazy different. You do have the showcase for this set, but every set has a showcase, and those aren't that rare. So the chase, it's kind of a thin chase in this set. You don't have anything really crazy or different. You have the cereal, and then like a major step below that is everything else, like the posters and the retro frames. Okay, so this, I'm gonna have to give it a B minus. I don't even know if I want to give it that. I think I want to give it a C plus, because look, you got one major chase, but then everything else is kind of, and especially going forward as prices continue to drop as we see more of these open for the singles. Okay, Edgar Markov, unless you get the foil poster serialized, is not going to be exactly rare, and its value, it was valuable, and it's one of these cards that I don't think Wizards understands the driving force behind the reprint. So all that is to say, the common treatments of Edgar Markov, if it wasn't the original print, they're going to be not that crazy expensive, and some people may be surprised with how low they'll get. Okay, moving on. Now, the cereal. Is it like Brothers War, where there's a million cards in a subset where they're all numbered to 500? Or is it going to be another One Ring situation where it's a 1 of 1 card, which is kind of crazy, but then everything else isn't that crazy? Is it going to be Lord of the Rings numbered to 100? Is it going to be... you can't compare it to those, right? Because those aren't remastered sets. So the only ones we have to compare it to for the serial ones is Ravnica Remastered. And that had a decent run of serials, especially the shocks in... serial to 250, okay, and like the retro frame, I think, pretty cool, different. I mean, not that different, but different enough. And it's a land set. You can't really go wrong with doing some powerful lands up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was Ravnica Remastered. This one, it's numbered to 500. It's only one card, but it is a unique treatment, a unique style. It is kind of a high serial number. 500 isn't that crazy, but it's only the one card, so there's not a lot, and it's a tough pull. Okay, so what would I give that? I wrote down here B plus, but I would actually go B minus. I'm gonna correct this grade and the previous one. B minus, C plus. Yeah, because I feel that's more accurate now that I'm thinking about it. I wrote it down, so I'm comparing my notes to my thoughts here, and I wanted to do some corrections. Types of product. There aren't many types of product, but sometimes simplicity is a good thing. You don't want it to get too crazy sometimes. So I give this an A minus. Maybe a bundle, a nice special bundle, like a complete edition would have been nice. But yeah, A minus for this, for the types of product. And long-term value, my final grading criteria here. I think it has solid long-term value, especially as Innistrad is kind of like a very sentimental thing. Especially to me, that was Pete's favorite set there. He opened the most of that. I think going forward over the long run, people will love to draft it a long time from now. People will love to open it just to experience the nostalgia. People will love to chase the serialized cards. So I think it has a lot of stuff going for it. Okay, so long-term value an A minus on this. I think it's gonna at least hold. It's not gonna drop, or things aren't really gonna drop nowadays, especially with these tight print runs. But you know what? A lot of sets, some sets do better than others. All right, now I'm gonna tabulate and come up with a final grade. All right, before we wrap up, remember to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the different shots, different angles, if you like that, or if it's just silly and I'm wasting my time setting up for all that. Anyway, after tabulating everything and getting all mathematical, where you know, an A minus is a score of 90, right, out of 100, and a A is like a 94. A plus is up to 100, something like that, right? So same thing with B's and C's. We got an average of 87.9, which is a B plus. Okay, this set is good. It is not as good as others, but it is better than a lot of sets that come out. That being said, it is one of the better remastered sets, but we don't have a lot of remastered sets to compare that to yet. So it's kind of like in a position where they could certainly make a lot more crap, you know, but they could also do a lot better. I mean, we have crazy stuff like Lorwyn coming, but we also have stuff like Tarkir coming. So we'll see how it all pans out. Anyway, again, remember to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. We have a lot of cool breaks like this here. Invasion tournament deck box. Or this that you can't see, but I'll show you. This here. Judgment box. Those are coming soon. We're doing grading now in my Patreon, where it's kind of like PSA. You send me the cards, I do all the legwork, and you know. Otherwise, if you're gonna buy any cards, remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link, especially Innistrad Remastered, right? Yes. Take care. Have a lovely day. Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?